Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Sephora recommendations video for you guys. The Sephora savings event is coming up tomorrow. I will be shopping the sale as a Rouge member and I have some things I'm going to be repurchasing, but I thought it'd be fun to share what I love. If that sounds interesting, then just keep watching. Okay guys, let's start with the skincare. These are some items I absolutely love from Sephora. Let's see what's in my bag here. So first and foremost, my absolute favorite moisturizer for dry skin is the Caudalie. This is the Cream Hydration Intense, and it is intense. It is thick. I will tell you that. I put it on at night, and I wake up with the softest, most delicious skin in the morning. I also put this on under my makeup. I'm struggling to get some out. I will definitely be repurchasing this one tomorrow during the savings event, and it is super creamy. Like I said, it is thick. I still put this on under my foundation because I have very dry skin. So if you don't have dry skin, you're not going to love it, but it does absorb into the skin and it plays really nice with foundation. So I always like to make sure my skin is super moisturized before I put on foundation. It makes everything look so nice. Moisturizer I really like is the Ole Hendricks Strength. This is the Strength Trainer Peptide Boost. This to me has a very silicone-y, soft and delicious texture to it. As you can see, I've made a good dent in this one. This to me almost feels more like a silicone-y sort of primer, more than even a moisturizer, but I'm telling you, I absolutely love it. And it just has a lot of really good ingredients in here. I'm a huge fan. This is so nice under your eyes. I feel like it definitely makes your concealer slip on nicer. It kind of has a gel texture. It does absorb into the skin nicely. As you can see, I need to repurchase this one as well tomorrow on the sale. And it just really is a really nice eye balm. I feel like it really is moisturizing, and like I said, it makes your concealer go on super, super smooth. So another item I really enjoy for my skin is the Iconic London. This is the Radiance Booster. It makes your skin look like you were a bronzed goddess. It is so beautiful. You can easily wear this as a no makeup kind of day. It does have some coverage mixed in there. I personally love to wear this under my foundation or mixed in with foundation, and it just makes you look like you have that glow from within. It is so pretty, you guys. I'm a huge fan of this one, and I'm sure I will be repurchasing because we're getting kind of low there. So next, let's talk about some primers. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This could not be a better name for this primer. It really does seem to grip your foundation. I love this stuff. And so it does go on kind of like a gel. And to be honest, it kind of even at first feels a little bit sticky. Bear with me though, because once it gets on your face, it kind of starts to dry down. And once your foundation is on, it doesn't feel sticky at all. It definitely grips that foundation, and that foundation is not going anywhere. It is a really good primer, especially for summer when you feel like your makeup might melt off. You put this on under it, it's not going anywhere. So this is the opposite of the grip. This to me is more like a hydrating, moisturizing primer, makeup glow, and that beautiful glow from within with this one. It is super hydrating. It just makes your makeup look absolutely stunning. I'm a huge fan. I have repurchased this probably 3 or 4 times, and I'm getting about halfway down there. I use this almost daily. It is beautiful, and I'm a huge fan. Highly recommend this one. And if you're gonna buy it during the sale, save yourself a little cash. Another goodie from Dior is the J'adore. This is the body milk, and this is so good, you guys. It does have scent, so if you're not into any sort of fragrance, you're not gonna love it, but it's so super subtle and it smells divine. And I carry this with me in my purse. I love to have soft hands. This body milk is so nice. You can put it on your legs, your arms, and it smells divine. So even though there is a scent to it, it doesn't seem overwhelming to me. I wear this with perfume as well, so it doesn't interfere at all with my skincare and my perfume. And I just think this is so extra. And I love pulling this out of my purse and giving myself just a little bit of self-care, just because I can. So let's move on to hair. And there are more things I love, but this is all that fit in here. And let's just start with the Briogeo. This is the caffeine and biotin peptide density shampoo. I'm a huge fan of all Briogeo products. They're so good. I have used all the different shampoos and conditioners. I haven't found one yet that I haven't loved. They really clean the hair. They have really natural ingredients, which I love. I feel like they don't weigh down the hair and make them look greasy and oily like some shampoos and conditioners can. They are very nourishing, and I just really enjoy this brand. I really enjoy the Briogeo Farewell Frizz. So what I'll do is I'll wash my hair. I will spray this in basically the bottom half of my hair. I do have long hair, and it just takes that frizz out without weighing down the hair or making it look oily or greasy. So what I will do is spray this after I wash it, and then I'll blow dry it, and it'll take so much frizz out. It looks so nice and soft and smooth. So big fan of this one. Another hair product I really like by Moroccan Oil. This is the all-in-one leave-in conditioner. My daughter and I both have long hair. It can get tangled if we don't make sure to have it conditioned. This one smells divine. It also doesn't weigh down your hair. This one is really nice. I'm almost out. I need to repurchase this one on the sale tomorrow. So definitely going to do that. So another Moroccan Oil product for hair is this dry shampoo. It is for all hair types. This is the dark tone. You can also get it in light tones if you're a blonde. It's really nice. It really does clean the hair. It makes it look like you washed it when you didn't. It's a dirty little secret, and this is so good, you guys. For my hair care faves from Sephora, let's move on to the face. So if you guys are enjoying this video, please go ahead and like. I did want to let you know that none of my videos are sponsored. These are 100% my thoughts. And I would love it if you'd subscribe so I can see you in future videos. And you also might want to subscribe if you want to see what I buy in the Sephora sale tomorrow. All right. So my favorite foundation, or one of the three favorites, is the Fenty Beauty. Now this is a little bit of a thicker foundation. I highly recommend you use it with a beauty blender, kind of thin it out a little with some water, and it really is a nice long-lasting foundation. In my opinion, a full coverage foundation. It really does cover. I think it looks natural. Of course, that all depends on how you put it on. It can look heavy if it's not sheared out with a beauty blender, but it is one of those foundations that once you put it on, you really don't have to worry about it, especially in the summertime when you're sweaty and hot. This one stays in place. It's really good coverage. You do, like I said, need to be careful how you put it on so it doesn't look cakey or thick. But if you put it on properly with that beauty blender, you will love this foundation. It's really good. Okay, so another foundation I'm in love with is the Dior. This is the Skin Glow. I do enjoy the matte one as well. It does dry my skin out a little bit, so I can't wear it every day. This one I can wear every day because it is the glow. It is more moisturizing on my skin. I feel like this looks so good on the skin. It has good coverage, but it looks like your skin, but better. I just really enjoy this foundation. It does last a long time on the skin. I would not say it lasts as well as the Fenty Beauty one, but it is really nice. I do enjoy this a lot. I will say I gravitate to wear this a little bit more in the winter time when I don't have to worry about the sun and sweating and heat. But I have actually worn it plenty in the summer, and I've never actually had any problems with it melting off my face. So huge fan of the glow. And I feel like if you're in the market for a matte, the matte one of this is really nice as well. As I said, it dries my skin out when I wear it too frequently back to back, but the glow, absolutely wear it every single day and have zero problems. It's really, really pretty. So next is my Ride or Die foundation. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've repurchased this so many times. I don't think I'll ever be without this foundation. It is a tried or true for me. What's funny is years ago I tried it and I didn't love it, but I want to say about 3 years ago I gave it another try. And I'm not sure if it's because my skin has changed through the years or if the formula changed, but I have loved this foundation and worn it pretty much nonstop for the last 3 years. I will never be without this foundation. It is so good. It is their #1 seller. I don't think I'll ever need to worry about being without this foundation. They will be selling it till the cows come home, but it is stunning. And that is why it is such a good bestseller for Estee Lauder. It really is beautiful. Now, I know some people feel like it might be a little too full coverage. If you have that flawless, beautiful glass skin, then you don't need this. I do not. So I need this. I like a good coverage foundation. This one to me, as I said, if you put it on properly, it does not look heavy or cakey at all. It looks so nice on the skin. I always get compliments when I wear it. People always ask, what foundation are you wearing? It looks natural and pretty, but it looks like skin. It makes your skin look flawless. This one is not going to melt off. You could go swimming in this foundation and it would still be in place when you're done. 100% know this because I've actually done it. It is stunning, you guys, and it is not going to go anywhere. I really only have one powder to recommend to you guys, and that is the Gucci powder. The reason I only have one is I normally use the CoverGirl Advanced powder, and this is really the only powder that is not a drugstore powder that I love. Powder is really nice. It's finely milled. It has a really nice glide to the skin. It does look natural, and it's a really pretty powder. It is not cheap. As I said, if you're gonna buy it on the sale. It is really, really pretty. So next, mascara is one of my favorite things. This is the Lancome and the Idol Lash. It has an amazing little wand here. It really gets in there and gets those lashes coated. It is really nice. It really lengthens the lashes, and I'm a huge fan. YSL Lash Clash, it volumizes, it thickens, and it does clump my lashes, but I'm not mad about it. I like a good clump in the best possible way. Not like the goopy, gunky clumping, but you know, I like that full look of lashes, and this one gets it done. This is actually the waterproof one with the allergies right now. I need a good waterproof mascara so that when my allergies kick in and my eyes are watery and runny, that I don't have mascara dripping down my face. So this is a really good one. I do love the original Lash Clash and the waterproof one. They are both really, really good. My favorite brow products are the Anastasia. This is the brow definer, which is kind of a thicker brow definer. It definitely gets the job done a lot faster, and it has this great spoolie on the end. This is in the shade Soft Brown, and this is really, really nice. I also really like the Brow Wiz. It is a lot thinner, and it is a little bit more detailed with the lash strokes, and it has a nice spoolie. Both of these Anastasia products, they're my favorite, both in soft brown. Both really work well and get the job done. Another Anastasia brow product would be the Brow Gel by Anastasia. It is really, really good. It doesn't give your brows any sort of glossy look. It just sets them in place and holds them there, and it's just really, really good. So next is the Clinique. This is the quick liner for eyes Intense, and this is in the shade Intense Chocolate. And I can't even show you this because it is completely empty. Clearly, I will be repurchasing this one tomorrow, but I am a huge fan of the Clinique eyeliner. It glides on nicely, it doesn't pull on the eye, and it just gets the job done. This chocolate brown is super soft and pretty on the eyes. It's not too harsh, and I just really, really enjoyed this one. The product is the lip liner, and I just like how creamy and easy this one is to apply. and easy to sharpen, super creamy, super pretty, and the colors are stellar. This is the Deep Taupe, and it goes with most of my lip products. So pretty. Next is the concealer by Tower 28. This is a really good concealer, you guys. I'm hoping to pick this up in a lighter shade. I do want one that's a little bit more brightening. This one's a little more peachy, which is good for dark under eyes. I just want something that's a little more brightening, so I am gonna pick one of those up tomorrow. Another concealer I'm a huge fan of is the Hourglass Vanish. This is super brightening and pretty. It really glides under your eyes nicely. It doesn't settle into anything. It's super pretty, and it just has that flawless look under your eye. I really like this, and I will definitely be repurchasing this once it's gone. Next are my favorite highlighters. This is the Laura Mercier, and I will say this is probably my absolute favorite. It is so soft and delicious on the skin. It really is kind of like you don't know if you just have the best possible skin in the universe or if it's a highlighter. It's really subtle and natural, and it's just beautiful. I'll never go without this one. As long as they make it, I will be purchasing this one. This is in the shade Highlight 01 by Laura Mercier. For highlighters, these are really good, you guys. And I will say they kind of surprised me. I wasn't sure if I was going to love them. Last year on the sale, Sephora items are 30% off. And so I thought, you know what? Let's try these out. I'd heard great things about them. So this one, the lighter one is Iced Pearl. The darker one is Sparkling Honey. And they are so pretty, you guys. So here is a quick swatch so you can kind of see what they look like. Ooh, very pretty. So, all right, next I have a Becca highlighter. This is the Opal, and I've always loved a good Becca highlighter. Nothing has changed. So here is that one. This one's definitely a little bit more on the taupey shade of highlighters. It is beautiful. So again, that's the Opal. So another highlighter I'm a huge fan of is the Dior. This is the Nude Glow, and gosh, it's beautiful. So the packaging is stellar, but then the product is also amazing, you guys. Let's check it out. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? That is stunning. It looks so good on the skin. And speaking of Dior highlighters, this is actually the Universal palette. It is so good. Let me do a quick swatch for you guys. So you have the white strobe right here. Then you have gold strobe. You also have a pink blush and a blush bronze right there. So those are your gorgeous 4 shades. And here they are. Let's just swatch those. Wow. They are beautiful. So creamy. Now they all have a sheen to them, so keep that in mind. Even though it says bronze, that's going to be a somewhat of a shimmery bronze. I don't know. This is definitely going to be a shimmery blush. And then you've got your stunning highlighters. They're all just so beautiful. So that was what was in my bag for the face. I have more stuff for the face. It just wouldn't fit in here. It's all that fit in the face, but I actually do have some more favorites I thought I'd share with you here. So let's do that now. So first I have these blushes by Patrick Ta. They are stunning, you guys. So this one is She's a Doll. Beautiful, you guys. Let me swatch these for you. So here's the cream and here is the powder. These are so good. There is, oh, holy pigment, right? That's some pigment. There's She's a Doll. She's blushed, and it looks like that. That is beautiful. It is such a beautiful neutral. I am contemplating picking up another shade just because I feel like these are so beautiful. They are super pigmented. Keep that in mind when applying them, and just beautiful. So huge fan of Patrick Ta blushes. So another really amazing blush, Valentino. This color in particular is in like shade 1, and it is so beautiful. It's very creamy. It blends really nicely. I would like to pick up some more shades of this one. It is so good. Valentino knows how to do a blush. So Clinique's blushes in the Color Pop are stunning. I would like a few more of these. This is in the shade Black Honey Pop, and it is beautiful. So pretty, such a nice nudie color, and huge fan of Clinique Color Pop. Gucci also does not disappoint with their blushes. They're super blendable and creamy. This is in the shade 03 Radiant Pink, and it is just the most beautiful pinky shade. So here you have it. They are definitely not as pigmented. They're definitely a little bit more blendable in the sense they're not so pigmented that you can't blend it out. They're beautiful. I have the beautiful Armani blushes. The packaging is beautiful. The colors are stunning. So this shade here is 51. It is a matte shade, super pretty matte shade. I also have shade 50 that I will swatch these for you. And then the other one I have is in the shade 52, or 51, 52. Let me swatch these. This is 50. You can see it has a little bit more of a shimmer in there. And then I also have 50, and this is 50. This is 52. So super creamy, pretty, and definitely ready for spring with these shades. I have some stellar Dior blushes. Not only is the packaging amazing, but the product is as well. This is the Poison Matte. It is a beautiful shade. Here it is in the most beautiful sort of pinky, but it's like a almost more a dull pink. It's beautiful. Another really pretty blush by Dior is the Chanel. This is more like a neutral color. This is the Chanel. It is definitely more a peachy nude. Really pretty. So that is it for the blushes. Start here with the stuff first. Sunscreen by Kula. This is 70% organic ingredients. It smells divine, it stays on, and it is so refreshing on summer days. I'm a huge fan of this specific sunscreen. My kids love it, I love it, and we definitely will be repurchasing this all summer long because this is just a must-have, and it's just a really good sunscreen. Daily brush cleaner. This has been really, really nice to just clean off my brushes as I go, and I really have been enjoying this. I bought it at the last Sephora sale, and I still have plenty left. I will not be repurchasing because I have plenty in here, but guarantee once it's gone, I will be repurchasing it. It's really, really good. Cleans your brushes. It's fresh, and it's just really amazing. I love that it's 30% off during the sale. So if you're interested in a good daily brush cleaner, this one's really good. So another favorite in the sale are beauty blenders. I always pick up a couple more. I always enjoy these, and they're just the best. Love eyeshadow palettes, and some of my favorites are the Makeup by Mario palettes. I purchased this last time during the sale, and it is beautiful, you guys. I absolutely love the color story, and it's just so, so pretty. So this palette is the Ethereal Eyes Moonlight palette by Makeup by Mario. Again, just beautiful colors. They're creamy, they're blendable, and I'm just a big fan. The smaller palette, these are the neutrals, the mattes, and these are definitely everyday eyeshadows for me. I have really been getting a lot of use out of these, and I highly recommend all of Mario Makeup by Mario palettes. They're just really creamy, blendable, and everyday wear. Definitely wearable palettes, and I'm just a fan. Another eyeshadow palette I've been loving is by Dior. This is the new Dress, and the shades in here are just very creamy, blendable, and wearable. These are stunning. Again, let me just swatch these for you, and you can just see what I mean when I say they are creamy and pigmented and blendable. They are such good colors, very wearable, definitely everyday wearable too. So really a nice palette. I really like the new Dress. I have a number of the Dior palettes, and they're all really, really good. You won't be disappointed by any of them. But this is the beautiful this is the Cool Neutrals. This is actually the second palette I have purchased of the neutrals. It is so wearable, such an everyday palette. They're creamy, they're blendable, and they are just beautiful. I picked up this one at the most recent Sephora savings sale, and they are beautiful spring shades. This palette is the Celestial Purple palette, and I'm so thankful to have this for spring and summer. It just screams Easter to me and all the spring vibes. So love Dior palettes. This color story is amazing. Okay, so I'm very much a Natasha Denona palette lover. I do have the big palettes, but I have to say I've just been getting my most use out of these smaller palettes. I just feel like they're very usable, user-friendly, they're everyday sort of color shades, they're easy, like I don't get overwhelmed by all the options that I do with the larger palettes. This one here is the My Dream palette. It is definitely everyday wearable. Clearly I'm hitting pan here. And you can tell it's one of my favorites. It's really wearable. It's really creamy. They're very blendable. Natasha Denona is an amazing makeup artist, and she produces some fantastic palettes. So another one I've really been enjoying lately is the Mini Glam palette. Again, just super wearable. It's really, really pretty. They're creamy. They have the perfect blend of matte and shimmer, and I just think they're really good pricing for what you're getting. They're usually, I think they're $27, and I just feel like you get a lot for your money. This one is the Mini Gold palette. I absolutely love this sort of khaki green. It is so stunning, so unique. I don't have anything else like it, and I just love this palette. Super, super beautiful. Okay, so we're going in for the big guns. This is the Pat McGrath. This is probably my favorite. I do have a number of these ridiculously expensive palettes, but if you're gonna take the plunge and purchase one, do it during the Sephora sale. This is such a beautiful palette. It kind of has the spring vibes for me. This to me is the most wearable of the palettes I own, or one of the most wearable. And they're just the most beautiful shades. I just really love them. They're super unique and beautiful. And Pat McGrath does it well with her motherships, and I just feel like it's so pretty. I'm excited to get a lot of use out of this spring and summer. The color story is just vibrant, unique, and beautiful, and I'm a huge fan. These shadows are creamy, blendable, and just stellar. One more thing in my stuff bag before we move on to lip products is Touchland hand sanitizer. These are really nice, you guys. They're the Power Mist. This one is a spice pumpkin. I believe that was a limited edition, but I have lots of these little cuties. They smell divine. They're fresh, but not overpowering with the scent department. And they're just really kind of nourishing to the hands. They're not like a lot of sanitizers that dry out your skin. These are really, really nice, you guys. They have so many different scents, and I can guarantee you will find plenty of the scents that you would enjoy. These are just really nice to have on hand. I like to make sure my kids have them for their backpacks, and I will not leave the house without one in my purse. They're just really, really good. I am going to move on to some fantastic lip glosses that I'm in love with. So first, let's start with the Fenty lip gloss. This to me makes your lips look like a glazed donut. Who doesn't want that? So this is the Champ Stamp Fantasy by Fenty Beauty, and the gloss on these, you guys. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Super glossy, super delicious. They just make your lips look so succulent. Beautiful gloss by Fenty Beauty. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any of these. They're really, really good. So next I have the Ice, also by Fenty. This one is just kind of like a clear. I like these glosses because even though they do give you that stunning glaze, they're not goopy or gunky. And look how shiny and stunning that is. I mean, that is beautiful, you guys. So highly recommend any of the Fenty glosses. They are amazing. I also really enjoy Milk Makeup. Their glosses are stunning. I feel like these are a little bit thinner than the Fenty. Equally beautiful. Definitely more pigmented than the other glosses. This is stunning, you guys. Check that out. This is the Milk one. Look how beautiful. Milk Odyssey. It is kind of a hybrid between a lip gloss and a lip oil. It is super glossy, shiny, and stunning. It goes on lovely on the lips. It is called Soul Search, and it is just gorgeous. Next, we have the Dior Addict lip glosses. These are stunning, you guys. Not only is the packaging next level glam, but the product inside is just amazing, you guys. I feel like I'm getting low on this one. This one is so beautiful. It has a little bit of sparkle in it, not too much, but just enough. This is in the shade 003, and it is so pretty, you guys. So next I have this one. This one's a little bit more of a pigmented one. This is in the shade Glitz 721, and this one is definitely a pigmented one, and oh, look how beautiful that is. That is so pretty. So love these. These are not inexpensive, so if you're going to pick them up, I highly recommend you save some cash during the Sephora savings event. Next, I have Lawless Forget the Filler. This one is really good, you guys. It's super comfortable, and it is one of those that I feel like it lasts really a long time for a lip gloss. It just stays in place. It is a bit thicker, and that could be why it stays where it's put, but it is just really, really nice. It does make your lips look fuller. Another favorite of mine is the Summer Fridays. This is the Lip Butter, and they are super buttery, you guys. So it has this really nice sort of dispenser, and it is just so nice on the lips. Super pigmented and creamy and glossy. It's just really beautiful. I have the Moisture Glow by Mario. This is in the shade Watermelon Glow. Perfect name for such a gorgeous shade. And it is super smooth and glossy. And look at that pigment, you guys. It definitely looks like watermelon glow to me. It is stunning. Next, we have the beautiful YSL lipsticks. These are in the Candy Glaze. They are stunning. They are kind of a hybrid between a glaze and a lipstick. They're super moisturizing, nourishing, and shiny. The packaging is beautiful. So this is in the shade 13 and really pigmented, but beautiful. Look at that shine. It definitely looks like a spring summer lipstick to me. The Love Shine in the shade 44. This one's a little bit more sheer, but equally beautiful. That is stunning. Shade 15, again in the Candy Glaze. Definitely more pigmented. Wow. Beautiful. You cannot go wrong with any of these YSL lipsticks. They're absolutely beautiful. The packaging is stellar. The product is so creamy, delicious, and shiny. So my most used lipstick lately is the Natasha Denona. This is so beautiful. It's called I Need a Rose lipstick, and it is so pretty. It is somewhat matte, but it is not drying at all. And it is the perfect shade for spring and summer, in my opinion. It's beautiful. They're delicious, creamy lipstick by Giorgio Armani. This is the Lip Power, and it is in the shade 104. It is super creamy and super moisturizing, which is what I love about it. The slip is so nice. It does have a slight sheen to it. It's super moisturizing and beautiful. It glides on effortlessly, and it's just a really good lipstick. I have a number of shades in this one. It's just really, really nice. Dior is an amazing brand that does their makeup really, really well. So this is the Dior Addict lipstick in the shade 373, and it is creamy and beautiful. This is more a pinky nude shade, and it is nice and creamy, has a slight sheen to it, and it's beautiful. Huge fan of all Dior lipsticks and lip products in general. They're just really, really well done. And the packaging, oh, it's stellar. Next, I have this beautiful Gucci lipstick. This is in the shade Devotion, and the packaging is super pretty. The product is super creamy. It is super pigmented and creamy, and it's just a very comfortable to wear lipstick. So these are the mini lip products that have caught my eye at Sephora. I have been loving all of them. A disclaimer that none of the items in this video were in any way sponsored. These were just some of my favorites, some of the things I use each and every day and love, and wanted to share those with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe so I can see you in my next video. And until next time, bye guys.